Hello and welcome to another quick brief. My name is Frank and today is May 24th, and what I like to do today is go over a few things like I had said last week when it comes to internet video and some of the demographics and statistics when it comes to who's watching video, how long they're watching video, what types of video they're watching, and then go over some suggestions and some information about how you could use that information to produce videos for your company about what you do. So let's go over and go to the first slide here. Of course, go down. And when it comes to watching video, it looks like 1 in 10 or 7 in 10 adults, or 69%, have used the internet to watch video, which represents 52% of all those are adults online watching video. And when it comes to the popularity of video, 18 to 29-year-olds have had an increase since 2007 when it comes to actually watching videos online. So there's a few things you can take from this. Of course, on the next slide, when it comes to what types of videos people are watching, of course you have comedies and humorous videos, you have educational videos, you have movies and TV shows, and you also have political videos. Now when it comes to, of course, the most popular comedy and humorous, which is 50%, and when it comes to educational videos, it's of course 22 to 38%. So when it's not necessary to believe that it's just all about the comedy, the really funny videos that are becoming or have been the most popular. A lot of people are watching different types of videos, and you have to figure out exactly what category the video you're going to be producing or using for your site is going to be or have or involve. So what you want to do is decide exactly what sort of category your video is going to be in, how you're going to produce it, and then what sort of demographic or target market you're actually going after. So you want to consider some of those things when you're watching or producing video as well. So, and when it comes to exactly the ages and how often, like I said last week, a lot of people are watching videos every day. Some are only watching a few times a week or once a week, and as you see in this slide, you have 12 to 64-year-olds that watch at least once a week, and 10% of that number watch every day. Even older people, like in their 50s and 60s, are watching videos in large numbers. Even a smaller percentage are women, and more men are watching videos. You still have mostly men, like 12 to 34-year-olds, who watch short-form comedies and user-generated content. Also, music videos as well are really popular among women ages 12 to 34. And also people 35 to 64 are the most regular consumers of news. So when you have videos, of course, like I said from the last slide, that are informative, educational, or like original series that you've produced for your company. I know there's a lot of videos out there that I've seen that companies use that have been really creative. They either have contests or they have videos that use their employees to come up with something really clever to show what the company's about, what you're doing, how you're doing it. And even on television, they have a lot of really interesting, really original, really creative videos. So when you're coming up with a video, you're going to be using video, you have to decide, one, what's your target market. Of course, you should already know that, but the demographics, you have, of course, younger adults watching the more comedy and humorous ones, but still you have a lot of people that are watching educational news or informative or like original TV shows. So you want to decide exactly what you want to get into and then what you want to be producing when you're coming up with a video. And in this next slide, you have more people with a college or graduate or college graduates that are watching video, a higher percentage, but you still have, of course, people with high school education and some college who are still watching a large percentage of videos. So you want to make sure, again, what you're fitting into, and then know that a larger percentage of people who are watching video have a college degree. So you want to, of course, they're smart, they know what's up, they know what's going on out there, and they see and know pretty much, and sharing videos and commenting on videos. And that's one thing you want to make sure, that the whole thing about YouTube and about like social video sites is not about the video, it's about the sharing, it's about people letting other people know what they think about it. So you want to focus on that. You want to focus on getting the opinion leaders or the people who are actually watching every day and telling everybody else who they know about it. And that's how a video becomes viral or becomes popular, is not only just the content, but you have to know who you're going after, what sort of original program you're coming up with to go after those demographics and go after that particular target that you're going after. And of course, slightly more men are watching videos than women, but also you have to remember that more women shop online. So if you're selling a product, you're actually more likely going to be in front of a woman who's online on the computer researching or finding out about a product. So you have to know exactly that there are, depending on what sort of video you have, if it's news or something like that, it's going to be more men. If it's about sports, it's more men. If it's going to be, like original programming or a TV series, more men. But if you're selling a product or selling something like that through your website or about your company or something like that, it's going to be more likely a higher percentage of women more than men doing that. So, and then also you see the statistics here when it comes to the age groups. A higher percentage of 35 to 49-year-olds actually watch more videos than others. But of course, on that last slide, you have a higher percentage that watch, or 10% of those higher percentage watch every single day, at least twice a day for a couple of hours. And you have those that watch only once per week. The older they get, they're only going to be watching videos once a week or twice a week or a few times a week. The younger groups, every single day. So you have to know that. And also a higher percentage of them earn from like $50,000 to $74,000, $75,000 a year. So higher percentage of people with college degrees, people earning more money, and people of different ages watching different types of videos. But you have to make sure, again, of what and who and how and why you're putting the video. You can't just come up and say, oh, video is so popular that I'm just going to put it up on my website. Well, it doesn't work that way. You have to know. But also it's different than TV and different than traditional promotional or advertising or something like that. If you're coming with an ad or an original show, totally different. The web and YouTube works a lot different. It's more interactive and it's two-way. It's someone not only watching your video, but actually engaging in it and then telling others about it and forming opinions about it. So you have to know about that, about the network. It's all about network. It's all about who knows who, and me telling somebody else who I know, friends or colleagues or something like that, hey, watch this. So you have to remember that when you're creating it, that there's a whole different dynamic and a whole different purpose behind just producing video. So I hope that gives you a more detailed and more informative view about who's watching online videos and how they watch it, when they watch it, and what they are more likely to watch. So thank you for watching again, and I hope to see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.